Welcome, guys. We're live. It's been a few minutes since I did a live stream, but we're live. It's Saturday, September 5th. It's Labor Day weekend, Las Vegas. Just figured it's Saturday. It's a Labor Day weekend. Not really doing anything, not going anywhere, so might as well let you guys come out with me, and we'll just cruise the strip a little bit. You guys can ride shotgun. Got the tripod set up on the passenger side. Never tried this before, so we're going a little bit experimental today, but instead of using my usual windshield mount, camera phone mount, I'm trying this new setup, so we'll see how it goes. So right now we're not technically sitting on the strip yet. We're over here at it's called Town Square. If you've never been here, it's a big shopping and entertainment center. There's restaurants, there's shopping, there's the AMC movie theater that you can see in front of you there, H&M, there's all kinds of stuff over here, Guitar Center, like I said, a lot of restaurants. So yeah, just gonna go cruise the strip. I haven't been down to the strip at all this week, so don't know how busy it's gonna be down there, but one thing I can tell you, it is freaking hot. It is hot. It's been hotter than usual here in Las Vegas and pretty much a lot of places around the US. Like right now we're looking at 111 degrees. It is 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, it's 111, so I don't think I'm going to get out and walk around much. We're just going to go do some cruising, and see what we see. So let's get going here a little bit, see what's going on. Let's see here. Parking lot's busy though. People are out, people are doing their thing. It's gonna be a busy weekend. I mean, it's Vegas. Vegas is a typical Labor Day weekend. I don't know how the pandemic is going to affect that much, but I'm sure people want to do a road trip. A lot of people coming out here from California and Arizona, I'm sure. People don't want to fly, they want to do a road trip, and if you're in the western states, where else are you going to go? You know, Vegas is always a big road trip destination. But I'm sure there's going to be a lot of YouTubers. They're going to be doing live streams tonight also from the strip. It's just, especially on a holiday weekend, there's a lot of YouTubers that live over here. I follow some of them myself, and it's cool to see what everybody's up to. Get the different perspectives and different knowledge of different YouTubers that live out here in Vegas. And I watch their live streams as well. I like to watch when they're down there on Fremont Street Experience, or just cruising the strip at night. A lot of them, though, they do the walking tours, but man, I'm telling you, 111 right now is too hot for me to give you guys a walking tour. I do any kind of live streams walking around. It's supposed to cool off, though, I think in the next week or two. I mean, we're just nothing but triple digits the last like 2 or 3 weeks, it seems like, non-stop. So, and September is the transition month. We should start cooling off midway or 3/4 of the way through September, and October is just super nice out here. It's like 70s usually. So if anybody's just joining us now since when I started, we're in Town Square right now. This is a big shopping center, outdoor mall, all kinds of things going on in here, and we're gonna jump onto the strip and just do a little bit of cruising, see what we see. like I said, this place is busy, man. Look at this. This place is pretty popping. Heat's not stopping people. Coronavirus is not stopping people. Mandatory face masks when you're in public, though. Of course, unless you're grabbing a bite to eat or taking a sip of your drink. All the restaurants, casinos, and everything, you got to wear your masks. Even outdoors, mostly you're supposed to wear your mask, but I don't think it's as big of a deal when you're outdoors. I mean, unless you're packed into a big crowd of people. So, but even like when you're in the outdoor area on Fremont Street in downtown Vegas, they require masks down there. And most people are good about it. A lot of people wear masks. Some people don't. A few people don't. But, you know, they don't really have mask police running around, as far as I know, giving tickets and stuff like that. But it is a mandate. So this town square, this is located right at the very south end of Las Vegas Boulevard, of the Strip. Airport's pretty much straight ahead. This is Las Vegas Boulevard we're coming up on. This is the Strip right here. I bet my voice is going to go out. It's so hot and dry. It's a desert. What do you expect? Oh, man. What's up there, guys? This is all the water I brought. This has to last me for a little bit while we do the live stream here. Oh, signal's changing. Get you guys facing the right way here. Let's see. Yeah, so like I said, the airport's right out there. We're on Las Vegas Boulevard and Sunset. And Sunset's a cool street. I use it to go to the west side of town sometimes if I don't want to take the highway. It basically travels all the way to the west side of town, all the way to the east side of town. A lot of different ways of getting around Las Vegas. Hey, I see Auction. What's up, Auction? In the chat down there. What's going on? Just out for a Saturday Labor Day weekend live stream, cruising the Strip, seeing what's going on down here in the 111 degree heat. See how busy the streets are. I don't know. Haven't been down here over the weekend at all. Degrees, 4 o'clock Pacific time. It is hot. We had 0 storms. We had 0 monsoon storms this summer. Usually we get some monsoon storms. Coming up on the Welcome to Las Vegas sign right over here. The parking lot's not very crowded. I guess people are not wanting to stand out in the heat. there they are. It's a little line. Mandalay sign has been disabled for a while. I'm not sure, to be honest, I'm not sure if Mandalay is open or not. I know most of the casinos are open by now. Mirage just opened recently, like a week or so ago. But Mandalay, I'm not sure on. Someone would have to check on that and let me know. Because, Mandalay, a lot of their business is, because of the convention center right there, a lot of their business is convention travelers, people coming out for trade shows. And since there's no trade shows going on right now, and Mandalay is kind of far south side of the strip here, not as much right in the center like the Cosmo and all those other places in Caesar's Palace, so they're not going to get too many tourist visitors staying there, I don't think. Yeah, see in the comments there, in the chat, see Auction said he does think it's closed. I think it's closed also. Looks pretty dead. That's probably why the sign's disabled. I've heard like rumors that they might replace Luxor and Excalibur at some point in the near future, but that's complete hearsay. I haven't had any validation of that rumor. It's kind of sad because those are kind of iconic. I know they're kind of old school and not as fancy and upscale as some of the strips, some of the center strip properties, but it's nice to have kind of a variety, and people like to have those cheaper places to stay. The rooms at those properties are pretty cheap, so sometimes if I come down here just to have a room on the strip, don't want to go all the way to the west side of town to go home after partying or whatever, I get a cheap room over here, and it's always like, really cheap. I mean, like usually less than $100. Even cheaper now with how slow things are because of the virus, but lose you guys on the stream, I'll try to get it reset at a certain point. I'll have to pull into a place and try to reset, but if I lose my signal, that's what I'll have to do. I have a second phone that I use to try to monitor the signal. It looks like it's buffering a little bit here and there, so 113 now down here on the strip. We went up a couple degrees. It's like in Vegas from 12 o'clock until I guess maybe 6 or 7 o'clock at night. It just gets hotter and hotter and hotter throughout the day. And that's when it's peaking, is like right about now or 5 o'clock. It just doesn't cool down out here in the sun, in the desert. Okay, cool. So I'm seeing that, saying so far it looks like the stream's going fine. Looks like it's going okay. Yeah, it's nice to have a backup cell phone, because I'm watching the live stream on a second YouTube account, so I can kind of try to monitor to see how it's going, see if it terminates or whatnot. It's hard to do when you're walking, but when you're driving, everything's mounted, so it's not too bad. It's pretty good crowds over here. Let me try to show you guys. There were some pretty good crowds going back there. Kind of nice. As long as the corona is attached to the mist, right? Ones are going on the other side of the strip here, but yeah, it's super nice out here. Like October, November starts to get a little bit cold for people that don't like the cold, but October is super nice. And then March and April and even May are super nice. And it's not too there's not too much of a tourist peak, so those are good times to come out here. It's nice. I love it in those months where it's like in the 70s every day. But it's still sunshine like this. It's still bright, but it's like you don't feel the searing heat on you. It's so nice. Can't wait for everything to get back to 100% normal though, because I want to get in and play a little bit of poker. I have not played poker since March. I mean, there's poker rooms open now, but it's just like sitting in a stuffy, poker room next to the same people for like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. I don't know. And the mask, you have to wear the mask the entire time. It's not super comfortable to wear the mask while you're sitting there in the poker room. So I go in lately and play the slots here and there, and video poker. Video poker's cool. I gotta get into the Mirage. I haven't gotten into the Mirage since, to be honest, I don't even think I've been into the Mirage maybe once since I moved here. Maybe once. But the Mirage is old school, but it's nice inside. I like it. Same thing with Caesars. It's kind of old school, but I always think of the scenes every time I think of the Mirage and I drive by and I look at the Mirage, I think of the scenes from Vegas Vacation. that crack me up, where he's playing against the dealer that keeps just absolutely destroying him at the blackjack tables. And they don't have that. I don't think they have that big indoor, tiger thing that they used to have for Siegfried and Roy. But they used to be right there in the middle of the casino back in the old days, and you could just go in there and watch them. Most of the time they're just sleeping, but it was still kind of cool to go in there and see what they were up to.